Are some of the viruses that can cause sort of cold-like symptoms and sore throats are going around now. One of them is mono. And mono, this is kind of interesting because mono's incubation period is really like about a month to about 6 weeks or so. So it's people who are partying and sharing chapstick and water glasses and water bottles and other things, and kissing and whatever, before they came to school, really, that were probably infected then, and they've come to school and they come down with symptoms now, okay? And then, you know, now the worry then is that they may be spreading it to other people, and it's really a saliva spread kind of disease or a large droplet spread kind of disease. And it's a difficult disease to control in this kind of congregate settings with groups of people who like to socialize, because once you're done with your symptoms, there's no good way to tell when you're not infectious. So you can be infectious months later without any symptoms at all. And so one of your good friends takes, you know, a drink, you know, shares your water bottle or something from you, and they come down with mono a month later, and they're like, hey, what happened? And you may think you're completely, you know, not liable at all, but realistically you might have given it to them if you had gotten over it in the fall, but you might still be contagious, you know, you might still be shedding virus. Mono has a huge range. Mono can run from, I had mono? Really? And you know, you can tell that to people too, because if you do a blood test for a lot of the people on campus, they may come up looking, you know, their blood test may come up with evidence that they had mono sometime in their life, and they don't recall it all. You know, so they might not have had any symptoms or very, very mild symptoms. And so you can run the gamut from the very mild symptoms to people who are sleeping 20 hours a day, their throat feels like it's going to close up on them, they have some fevers, and they feel like crap, you know. So, but generally the things that we see, the things that bring people in are they're really fatigued and they have a sore throat. So those are the two most common things that make us think about mono. And they don't have strep. You know, we've done the test and they don't have strep. So we do a blood test. And if you come in too early for your mono symptoms, they may come up negative. But if you wait a little bit, like a week or more, it'll come up positive if you have mono. And so, you know, the two main symptoms for mono are going to be fatigue and the sore throat.